guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little, I guess, Sephora favorites beauty roundup slash empties slash what's on my wish list video. Basically, the Sephora VIB sale is currently going on. I believe at the time that I am posting this video, right now it's only open to Rouge, but it's about to open to VIB members and then to the rest of the Sephora insiders as well. So I wanted to give you guys a roundup of all of my recommendations of products that I really love from Sephora that I always like to restock, that I recommend for your Sephora VIB sale cart. I have products here for skincare, makeup, hair care, so definitely just covering all of the bases here. And I'll also be sharing some of the products that I have on my wish list to purchase during the sale, but make sure to please comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll go ahead and jump into all of these products. Basically, for this video, I've rounded up all of the Sephora products that I always want to repurchase because I always want to have them on hand. They're my favorites, they're my holy grails, and I've rounded them all up here in this box, which, that's an Ulta box. That's professional. But anyways, they're rounded up over here. You won't show the box again. But this is also kind of like an empties video because actually a lot of these products I am out of, and I do make it a point to try to repurchase them when the VIB sale hits so that I can get that discount for myself. And for anyone who hasn't shopped the VIB sale before, basically you get a discount on your entire Sephora purchase depending on the membership tier that you're at. For Rouge members, it's 20% and then they get to start shopping a little bit earlier. For VIB, which is where I'm at, we get 15% off. And then for the Sephora insiders, they get 10% off. So it's definitely a good time to shop for any products that you might be out of, that you like to keep on hand, and also especially for any products that are kind of like more splurges for you. But as far as what I recommend, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the hair stuff because I feel like that's the category that I have the least in. And a lot of the products that I'm gonna mention, I might have mentioned before, I might have done review videos on them before, so I'm gonna try to breeze through this so this video isn't gonna be like a million years long like my videos usually tend to be. I'm just a chatty, talkative person. So I'm gonna try to keep the descriptions on them brief, but I will link any reviews or get ready with me's or any other videos where this product might have been featured in case you guys want a little bit more information on it. First off for hair is the Amica Soul Food Nourishing Hair Mask. I love this mask so much. This is such a necessity. I've literally like run out of it. You guys can see it's like bone dry in there. And basically I use this as my regular conditioner. I love it. It makes my hair incredibly soft. I've never felt another product that makes my hair as soft as this mask does, and I do have a review video on it which I will link right here on the screen, but just a wonderful product. I know that it's a cult favorite. A lot of people really like this mask and it's definitely worth the hype. So if you guys are thinking about this, definitely throw it in your cart during the sale. Up next is the Olaplex No. 3 treatment. Here is what the bottle looks like. Just make sure that you're getting the No. 3. That's the one that I'm recommending. This one is the hair perfector that repairs and strengthens the hair. And this is definitely great if you have chemically damaged hair, if you dye your hair, bleach your hair, any of those types of treatments. This really helps to restore and strengthen your hair so that you get a lot less breakage. Your hair is gonna be a lot smoother, and it's just gonna be stronger in general to help your hair fight against all of the damage from all of the chemical treatments that you're doing on it. And what I've been doing with this actually was a recommendation from my hairdresser. Basically, she says to just go ahead and sleep in it, then you can wash it out in the morning. And I've really been loving that because I've definitely been noticing a difference in my hair strength. I've actually been trying to grow out some breakage that's been happening in my hair. I used to be platinum blonde and my hair just finally was at its end and just huge sections of my hair broke off. So this has really been helping with the health of my hair to get it back to a good state so that it can all grow back out. Then lastly in hair is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask. I'm sorry I don't have the cap. I always lose caps. It's really terrible. But I love Briogeo products. I just tried them this year. They are a Black-owned beauty brand and I just am so impressed. I had heard so many great things about Briogeo and they've definitely delivered. And this is hands down my favorite product. It is one of the best leave-in conditioners I've ever used on my hair. It makes my hair feel so soft and so healthy. And whenever I use this, it just looks really shiny and feels really hydrated. Okay, sorry if you guys jumped a little bit. I had to replace the battery already because I didn't check the battery before I started filming. Again, professional. But we are now in skincare, and I definitely have some goodies that I want to share with you guys for this category. The first one's actually a tool, and again, I have a whole review video on this product, which I will link down below and somewhere on the screen, but it is my New Face Mini. I love this thing. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of fell off of using it, but I'm getting back onto it, and it just honestly astounds me how good this thing is. Basically, this device uses microcurrents to lift and firm the face, so it's really, really good for anti-aging. You're supposed to use it for 5 days straight when you first get it, then after that, you can just use it 2 to 3 times a week to maintain the results. But I kid you not, the first time that I ever used this, I just did half my face, and I could see a very visible difference in the lift that it gave my face. I was honestly so impressed, so I'm sure you guys have been seeing this around. It's honestly really, truly like a little miracle product if you're very, very into keeping a more youthful, lifted appearance. So the VIB sale is definitely a good time to get this because it is definitely not cheap, so any discount is definitely needed on this one. Then next for skincare are a couple of masks, and I'm sure this is gonna be obvious because I feel like everyone suggests it during the VIB sale, but honestly, it's for a reason. It's worth the hype. It's that good. But they are the Summer Fridays masks, specifically the Jetlag Mask and then the R&R mask. These are the two that I actually own and use, so these are the two that I can attest to. But everyone knows these masks aren't cheap. This one I believe is like 50 something. This one's almost 60 bucks, but they are well worth every penny. I use the Jetlag Mask obviously for travel, anytime that I am in an airplane, which I actually have done a couple times this year, so it's come in handy. I put on a heavy layer of this before I start flying so that I'm wearing it all throughout the flight, and then I'll still use it for a couple of nights after I've flown, just because my skin is usually very dehydrated from flying up in the air. But also every once in a while, when my skin is just feeling very dull and dehydrated, I like to use this as like my nighttime moisturizer, or even sometimes during the day. Kind of depends on when I notice that my skin is feeling a little bit blah, and this really does help to re-moisturize my skin. My skin looks really healthy and glowy and supple whenever I use it, and there's a reason why it's always sold out during the sale. And honestly, you can definitely go for the mini. I think I've had the mini for a little over a year, and I just ran out now. But for the sale, I think I'm gonna go for the big one if I can get my hands on it. But if you don't want to spend that much money, I definitely recommend getting the mini because I promise you, you're gonna love it. Then for the R&R mask, this mask, ugh. Talk about instant results. So I love using this mask right before I have any type of special event, or if I'm gonna go shoot and I really want my skin to look very glowy and healthy in my pictures. This mask, honestly, the second you take it off, you will notice a difference. Your skin is gonna have honestly such a beautiful dewy glow. You're not gonna know what to do with yourself. Something that is for sure a staple in my skincare routine because it just like revives my skin and makes it look like I get 8 hours of sleep every night, like I drink a gallon of water every day, which I actually do. But still, it definitely helps to boost that, and whenever I miss drinking a gallon of water a day, this makes it look like I never missed a beat. Next up in skincare are two Laneige products, and they are both sleeping masks. This one is the Water Facial Sleeping Mask in Lavender, and then this one is the Lip Sleeping Mask. Both of these are amazing. Laneige products are totally worth the hype. I mean, everything that I'm showing you is worth the hype. I don't need to keep repeating that. What am I doing? But I love both of these, and these are such a necessity in my skincare routine. For the water sleeping mask, I specifically wanted the lavender for the aromatherapy purposes. Lavender really helps to calm you and get you kind of like in that sleepy state, so I love that they wove it into this mask. And for this mask, I really only use it when I feel like my skin is a little bit dull, or I've been breaking out a lot or something like that. I just feel like it's just a good all-around mask to kind of give your skin a good boost of hydration so that it can stay nice and healthy. And then for the lip mask, this thing I never go to sleep without. I love this so much. It really makes a difference on my lips. I wake up and they're so soft. If they were like chapped or like peeling at all the night before, they are just perfect in the morning. So this one is such a must-have for me. Then moving on to makeup, that is the biggest category, and I will try to go in order of the face. First off, I have two different Milk makeup primers. I love Milk makeup. I love their primers in particular, obviously, because I'm showing two of them. But the first one is the Hydro Grip Primer. This one is so good when you are wearing a full face of makeup and you really need it to last throughout the day. This really latches onto your base so that your makeup can last longer, which is definitely great, especially when it's hot, or if you know you're gonna have have a long day where you still need your makeup to last you into the night, this is absolutely a gem for something like that. And then my Milk Blur Stick, you guys know I've been using this for a few years now. I love this. I always have this on hand. I believe that this is like my third full size of this, and it does come in a mini travel size if you guys want to start with that one and test it out to see if you like it. But honestly, I think you should just go straight to the full size because this seriously makes your skin look so airbrushed. It blurs out your pores and any imperfections, and it also mattifies you. So if you're an oily girl, this is definitely a good one. I will wear this on its own if I'm doing a no makeup day, just a little bit of moisturizer and then this on top, and my face looks so good. But it also is good for underneath your makeup because it gives you just like a perfect base to put your foundation over. Then for complexion, the first item is a tinted moisturizer, and it's the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 25. I just did a review on this. Just know it's bomb. It's so good. You can basically use it to replace foundation if you don't want to wear foundation because it is buildable. But on days when you really just can't be bothered to do makeup, but you feel like your skin isn't looking that great, this is such a good one because it evens out your skin tone, and it's the fastest application because you apply it with your hands. The one thing that I will say is if you're gonna get this and you are oily, you do need to powder it down because it doesn't have any mattifying properties, but it's just all around one of my most favorite products that I've discovered this year. Next is another product for a more subtle, natural, everyday type of face, and it is the Nudestix Nudies Tinted Blur Stick. This little guy is so freaking good as your base for a natural makeup type of face. Basically, you just take it and swipe it on and then take a brush to blend it out, and it really evens out your skin tone. It covers up like minor imperfections. If you have anything kind of heavier, you might need a little bit of concealer, but still, this is really, really good when you want to keep your makeup very light and fresh. For us oily girls, it lets your like natural dew shine through without being like too oily. But if you are dry, I feel like this actually will give you a nice healthy glow. So definitely a good one to combine with this if you want your skin to look natural, but you want to blur out the imperfections. These two are just like a match made in heaven. I have one foundation that I want to recommend from Sephora, and it's one that like not a lot of people talk about. I feel like it doesn't get enough credit because it's literally my favorite foundation of life, and I never hear anyone talk about it except for me, but I know that it's good because everyone that I've used it on has been like, what freaking foundation is this? It's amazing. And it is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. This foundation will literally give you the most flawless face of your life, and honestly, it's one of the few foundations I've ever used that actually looks better as you wear it throughout the day. And I'm so sorry, by the way, about the dirty cap. I did not clean it off. But this foundation is especially good for us oily girls just because it is a matte foundation, so it's gonna help curb that shine for us, which does help to make it very long lasting throughout the day. I used this on both myself and my cousin for a wedding that she was in, and I did her makeup at 6 a.m. and then I did mine I think at like 8 a.m. and the ceremony was in the day. The reception was really late at night. Like there was a huge gap of a good chunk of hours of the day in between the ceremony and the reception, and this foundation lasted all throughout the night. Our face makeup still looks snatched at the end of the night with all of the dancing and partying and all of that. So if you haven't tried this one and you haven't heard about this one, I would definitely check it out. Then I just have one concealer I wanted to recommend, and it is the Dior Forever 24-Hour Full Coverage Creamy Concealer. This was such a little hidden gem. I heard about this one from Stephanie Letta, and at the time I was looking for something a little bit lighter than my Tarte Shape Tape that I could wear for more of an everyday face, just because Shape Tape, it's so good, but it is very heavy. I just wanted something that was a little bit lighter without sacrificing too much coverage, and this has just been the perfect solution. It's a nice lightweight foundation, but it gives pretty good coverage. It covers up like any dark circles of mine about like 90% of the way. If you guys want a 100% fully covered face, you can definitely layer this, but I love this because it's lightweight enough that it doesn't crease too much, it doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles too much, and it just wears really beautiful throughout the day. Then next I have a blush, and it's actually from the Sephora collection, and it is their Matte Perfection Blush Duo in the color Poppy. I love this shade for fall and for winter. It's the perfect kind of like deeper pink slash mauve color for your cheeks. I'm actually wearing it right now, and what I love about this is how much pigment it has. For me being a more tan girl, usually it's really hard to really get blushes to show up on me, and with this one I feel like I only need like one swirl of it and it actually does show up, which is really wonderful. So if you have a deeper skin tone, if you're anywhere like medium tan, those kinds of skin tones, I would definitely check this one out. Next up is a lash adhesive from Velour Lashes, and it is their black lash adhesive. I am obsessed with this. Again, it's another product that the second that I tried it, I never looked back. I get mine in black just because I don't like the look of clear, but overall, I just love the formula on this. I love the wand. It's just really precise and gets exactly where you need to. And the formula on this is super long lasting. It's lasted me through weddings where I've cried my eyes out. It's lasted me on very hot days when I'm super, super sweaty. It just like hangs on for dear life so that you have no chance of losing a lash throughout the day. Then my last recommendation, still having to do with lashes, is the Grande Lash Lash Enhancing Serum. This serum just like changed my life. I don't have lashes. They are very short, they're very stubby, but this product has honestly changed the game for me. My lashes are so long now. I just can't believe it. Every single time I curl my lashes, I'm astounded by it. I did a whole review on the serum. You guys can check that out for the before and after on this serum, but just know it's well worth the money. It's $65, which is actually much more affordable than most lash serums out there, but it's super effective and just well worth the hype behind this one. Okay, then moving on to what's on my Sephora wish list. This is basically all of the stuff that I'm hoping to get. I don't necessarily think I'm gonna get all of it, but this is what I'm eyeing. If you guys wanna see what I do end up getting, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll probably unbox my Sephora order in a vlog, so if you guys wanna see that, make sure to keep up on the vlogs. But the first item that I have in here is the Natasha Denona Glam Eyeshadow Palette. So the reason why I want this is because, first off, Natasha Denona shadows are bomb. They're super, super good, but also I really love the color scheme in here. It's a lot of cool toned browns, which I think is going to be really beautiful for the holidays. So I'm definitely excited to create some looks with this palette. Next up is a product that everyone has just been like raving about, and I'm hoping that I can get my hands on it. I hope it's not sold out by the time that the sale opens up to me, but it's the Jizu Honey Infused Hair Oil. People have been saying that this hair oil is like a miracle product. They're saying it makes their hair super shiny, super healthy, super soft, all of those things. So I'm really hoping to get it to see if it's worth the hype, which I hope it is, because at $87, it better deliver. That's a lot of money for a hair oil. I don't think I've ever paid that much for any hair product. So depending on how this performs, this very well could be the only time. Then I have a Summer Fridays product on my list, and it is the Lip Butter Balm. This balm, every freaking Sephora VIB sale, it sells out like almost immediately. So fingers crossed I can get my hands on it, but people go crazy over this balm. They say that it's super, super good. So I really want to try it out. Then I also have a Drunk Elephant product on here because I still have yet to try Drunk Elephant. It's just so expensive and I can't bring myself to pay full price for it without knowing for sure that I'm gonna love it. So I figured that right now during the VIB sale would be the perfect time to try it. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna get the big size or the midi size in this yet, but either way, I think I'm gonna get it in some capacity. And it's the TLC Sukari Baby Facial. This is like the product that most people get and are like, oh my God, Drunk Elephant is worth all the money in the world. So hopefully I can get my hands on it. Again, I think it's another one that sells out pretty quickly during the VIB sale, but we'll see about it. Then the last product on my Sephora VIB sale wish list is the Youth to the People Dream Eye Cream. So this eye cream is supposed to smooth, hydrate, and firm, and it's got goji stem cells, ceramides, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, all of that good stuff. But basically, I'm getting back into testing out eye creams, and this one just like really intrigued me. I used to get like really bad rashes if I used any other eye cream than one specific e.l.f. eye cream for some reason, but I started branching out slowly and it seems like that is no longer a problem for me. So I'm gonna give this one a try. I've just been seeing ads for it everywhere and I've heard pretty good things about it. So hopefully it's as good as it seems. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Those are all of my recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale, as well as what is on my wish list / what I plan to get during the sale. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Again, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you very soon again in my next one. Bye.